turning 40, I feel like I am on this arc of new beginnings. Like I'm nowhere near where I was before, but I'm in the early stages of something brand new and I'm so excited about it. See, I started to understand my personal agency looking at all the areas in my life where I lacked consent in what was happening, or I felt as if I had no control over my circumstances. It was from that place I learned empowerment. And then I started to feel like life, or at least my outcomes in life, started to dull out, started to stall. And while I knew I had this agency over my life, my career, my income, my relationships, I really wasn't feeling aligned with the results any longer. I wanted change, I wanted something greater, but I felt completely blocked from accessing it. And then it hit me, aha, I wasn't fully acting on my agency. If you're like, okay, Nisha, but what does all of that mean? I'm gonna tell you in today's video. This video is a part of a 3-video series that is going to answer this question and show you how you can do it too. So what is personal agency? For some of you, that may be a new term. Really simply, it's your ability to take intentional action in your life. It's recognizing that you have a say in your decisions, your boundaries, and ultimately what happens in your life. And for me, the most empowering thing about personal agency is realizing that while you may not have control over everything, you can control how you respond, what you accept, and what you create. And for me, understanding personal agency was a game changer. I started to make decisions with intention. I started to set boundaries. I spoke up more, but even that, I still felt stuck. I knew I had agency. I knew I had a say and a choice. Something was still missing. And here's the aha moment, assertiveness. So if personal agency is knowing you have power, assertiveness is actually using the power. How you express yourself in a way that actually honors your needs and the needs of others without shrinking, people-pleasing, or over-explaining. And it's unfortunate because a lot of people confuse assertiveness with aggression, but they are not the same. They are not terms to be used interchangeably. Assertiveness isn't about demanding or overpowering someone. It's not about being loud or pushy or demanding. It's definitely not about bulldozing over someone else to get where you want. Assertiveness is the active expression of your personal agency. It's about clarity, confidence. It's about standing 10 toes down on what you know is actually for you. It's about saying, this is what I need, this is what I want, without guilt or hesitation, because I know it's something we all struggle with. It's about taking the knowledge, the knowing that you have choices, and actually making those choices out loud. That's what it means to stand on business. Saying what you need, setting boundaries, asking for help, advocating for yourself, expressing your thoughts and feelings honestly, even when it's uncomfortable for you. If you're watching this, still feel stuck when it comes to making real change, it might be that you are not using your voice enough. You're waiting on permission to take up space in your own life. Trust me, I get that. When I really started to step into assertiveness and started to realize that it was not aggressiveness, it was really uncomfortable. I was so worried that I would be perceived as being or asking for too much. And it was a whole lot of second guessing happening up in there, right? But here's what I learned. You can know you have options in theory, feel empowered in theory, but until you actually assert those choices, speak them, act them, stand on them, you will never experience the alignment that you're looking for. But the more I practice it, the more I realize that assertiveness is one of the best skills that I could develop. And it's powerful, not just in business as a solopreneur, but in parenting, in marriage, in friendship, with your parents, and in life in general. And if you're still feeling that disconnect between knowing you can make changes in your life and actually seeing those changes manifest in your life, this is probably missing for you too. You've probably already done the work to recognize your personal agency. You know you have permission. You know you have choices, but now it's time to assert those choices. So now that you know what personal agency and assertiveness are, and in my next video, we're gonna talk about how to step into this power in your daily life without fear, guilt, or feeling like you're being too much. If this video resonated with you, let me know in the comments. Where are you in your life? Do you feel like you have agency but still struggling to actually step into it and use it? And if you're ready to go a little bit deeper, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can get notified of the next video. I'll see you there.